This is Cafe English from Venture English. Thanks for coming in. We'll be talking about topics that come up every day. Get your listening practice, new vocabulary, and even some useful idioms for your next conversation with friends or colleagues.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me on Cafe English. I'm Paul Preston, and this week I brought in a book with me. This book was popular some 30 years ago. It's been in my bookshelf for years, and I haven't actually read it in years, so I pulled it out and had a look at it. It's the book is 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I'm going to show you there. There we go. And this book was written by Stephen R. Covey. He became a pretty popular guy after he wrote this book. But this book became really popular, like I said, about 30 years ago when I was a student. And it was important because it had a lot of, I think, good advice and good information for how people should live their lives or do business or do well in their careers, etc. People are always looking for good advice on these aspects, and this book was really a breakthrough, I guess, in that for a lot of people. Well, I was just thumbing through it the other day, and I noticed one of the habits was beginning with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. I think that's a great habit to remember. I think it's a hard habit to remember. But I think it's also really important when you are trying to study English. Because a lot of times we don't really consider where we're going. We know where we're starting, we know what we want to do, and maybe we have some dream of something in the future that we're going to achieve, but we don't really think about where we're going, what the end is going to look like. And so I think it's important to begin with the end in mind when you're studying English. And this is a great way to set goals for yourself in your English study as well, in anything else as well. Why is it important? Well, I think that one of the problems when you are trying to achieve a goal is that you haven't really identified what the goal looks like. You don't know when you arrive at your goal. And goals have a way of slipping around a little bit as you are working to achieve them. In other words, I mean, maybe you want to achieve this goal, so you start working towards that goal. But while you're working towards it, the goal moves too. And then you work towards that, and the goal moves too, and it works towards that. And why does the goal move? Because it's not really defined. You haven't got a clear idea of what your goal is. But when you have a clearer idea of what your goal is, it's here, it's strong, you go, you achieve it, you hit it, and then you can set the next goal. Achieve it, set the next goal, achieve it. So when you begin with the end in mind, you have a clear direction, a clear goal. You know what you're going after very specifically. Well, when you study English, it's kind of hard to identify that goal, isn't it? Because, well, maybe your goal in English is to speak better. Maybe it's to build your vocabulary. Maybe it's to work on your listening skills. Those are legitimate goals. Everybody has goals like that. But if you set out to achieve a specific type of goal, instead of saying, I'd like to speak better, you can say, I'd like to talk about this topic very well. And then you can practice and work towards it. Learn the vocabulary for that topic. Tell people about the topic. Improve your ability to speak on that topic. And then, when you actually can really speak well on that topic, you can say you've achieved that goal, and you can move to the next goal. This is great for business English because many times your goal is to speak better about your job and about the specific points in your job. It could be also to hear the conversations in the meetings, understand them better, etc. So how do you do that? Well, you can of course focus on listening to topics that may come up in your meetings. You can find a lot of material right here on YouTube or in other places. But even listening casually to things, of course, is going to help. Even listening to Cafe English is going to help you. But setting those goals is a really good idea. Over on English Coach, I have a couple of videos already about setting goals, and I'm going to work on more. In fact, I might even work on one for this one, begin with the end in mind. But I just wanted to talk about it a little bit this week because it kind of got me excited about thinking about how to set your goals, how to move forward, and how to develop your future. So that's why I brought it up today. So listen, the reason I'm doing this is because I'm hoping to help you improve your English, enjoy speaking English, and really build your confidence and skill with English. That's why I'm here talking to you now, and I'm assuming that's why you're listening to me right now too. So I'm so happy that we can work together towards that goal. Check out our website, VenturEnglish.com. We've got some resources there, a couple of classes that are available. We're trying to build new classes all the time. And there's a members section that I'm building up. It's taking a while, but I'm building it up, trying to give you lots of grammar advice or details in grammar that can help you in your writing and probably speaking too. So check that out. Don't forget the other YouTube shows that you can watch as well. And please do subscribe to Venture English channel. Please do watch this show every week. I'd love to see you back here. And good luck with those English goals that are coming up. And hey, don't forget the book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I'm Paul Preston. Thanks for joining me this week on Cafe English.
Hey, thanks for joining me this week at Cafe English. If you'd like some more English practice, why not check out some of the other programs on the Venture English channel? We feature coaching advice and study tips to improve your English. Don't forget to subscribe and come back often. You can also go to our webpage at VenturEnglish.com. Become a member for free and maybe even try some of our courses. At Venture English, our goal is to help you speak English better.